Welcome to a world where wonder meets worry, a realm where concrete coexists with the abstract, the unexplained, the unexplored, and the unseen. Open your mind and open the door to the dimension of the unknown. Not sure what I saw. So hey guys, this is a long story kind of. I've lived at my current house in North Carolina for about 3 years. When I first moved in, I had all kinds of weird encounters at night. I would be outside burning off tree limbs and things like that. I always felt like something was watching me. After the first few nights, I heard what sounded like someone calling for help, very muffled from the woods that surrounded my house. I shrugged it off. After a few times of that, I was walking the tree line and looking for more wood to throw on the fire. Keep in mind, this is about 1 to 2 a.m. And I had a 30-30 shell thrown at me. I don't own a 30-30, so I thought it was very weird. Anyways, this goes on for a few months until my ex came in and we brought our kids in the house to live. My ex had chickens and a pig that got out of their enclosure and were killed. She threw the carcasses into the woods. I know, I don't know why she did that either. But after that, all the spooky stuff stopped. No more eerie feelings, no noises, nothing. Now fast forward to last month. I've since gotten a new girlfriend, and she takes our dogs out in the early AM hours before she leaves for work. I leave the house at 4:15 a.m., so it's probably about 5:30 a.m. or so when she's out with them. Twice in the last 2 months, she's seen what she described as something large and pale in the wood line. The first time was last month. It saw her and hurried off. This morning as she was walking the dogs, our large dog was barking like crazy, and she saw this white creature again. She said it moved like it was scuttling, larger than a deer and on all fours, but almost like what a human looks like running on all fours. As soon as the dogs got a good look at it, they began trying to run back into the house. She and the dogs flew back inside and she got ready to leave for work. She didn't see anything else so far, but I'm just wondering what's up. What could we do? What does it sound like? All the other encounters I've had, I never saw a physical form, only noises and eerie feeling. According to her, this thing has moved closer to the house up the wood line. I'm just kinda lost. I doubt shooting it would help. Any advice or theories would be welcome. Help, please. So, I drive a truck, night runs. Last night I was feeling sleepy and still had 15 minutes of break time remaining, so I stopped on the side of the highway at a ramp to take a quick nap. This is a common practice among truckers, and I've done this many times before. I set my alarm and went to nap as usual. The ramp was kind of dark, but I keep the lights on outside the truck just in case people drive by so that they can see that I'm parked there. I had a weird dream where I was in this room, but the walls and everything else was blurred. I could not make up what was around me, except that there was this gray alien about 4 feet away from me, just standing there. I was laying on a platform type thing and struggling. I wanted to move so bad and get up, but I was semi-paralyzed, and I could not move but a few inches. This thing was just looking at me the whole time. I woke up, and my heart was racing. It had only been 9 minutes, and I was kind of scared, not gonna lie. Today I felt sick to my stomach a few times, and I can't stop thinking about that dream last night. I don't know what I should look for. Marks on my body? Can anybody help me figure out what's going on? I'm feeling uneasy. My experience. Hi all. I recently posted here, but I deleted my post. But after recent experiences, I really need to share something and ask if anyone recognizes or had a similar experience. So in short, in the last 3 or 4 years, since I moved to rural Ireland, during the night I had a something. I only have one window in my bedroom, and a few times I would see like this bright light in front of my window. It would light up my bedroom. I'm not sure if this is real because I was half asleep, or in that stage between full and light sleep. Last time this happened, I jumped out of bed and ran to the window, but I didn't see anything. And then at the same time, I was also in bed, and I could see myself jumping and running towards the window. My bedroom is small, so I don't know if that helps. Also, this week we had a thunderstorm. It was my first in Ireland, and before, in my country, I enjoyed watching storms. But this time, for some reason, every time when there was a lightning flash, I would feel anxious, and my toes would curl, and I would almost get into fetal position. I wasn't scared of thunder, but those flashes for some reason made me anxious, almost like I was associating the lights with something bad. I mean, I had seen and experienced so many storms, and I am not afraid of them. But this was my first time that I reacted to lights, not thunder. And in one of those experiences of light, on the night of this happening, I had something I could only describe as a dream. That I was in a white, bright space, weightless, almost like a sphere, with some other guy, and that we had relations. I knew I woke up in the morning, on my belly, position of which I never sleep, and I had this tingling sensation around my areas. That was the only time something like this happened. I don't know. Those lights happened maybe 3 or 4 times in the last around 3 to 4 years. What are your thoughts? I've discussed this with my therapist, and we will discuss it further. Thanks for reading and replying. Today's stories came from the CryptidEncounter and AlienAbduction subreddit. If you enjoyed the stories, please like and subscribe for further uploads. Goodbye.